you are ignorant, enough ignorant, you are going to be going like them. Then he was saying, "Oh earth, open and swallow me." He is ashamed now. And all Maurice laughing at him, happy that he make for him a border. And like this, Maulana teaching us, but well, we are all finished. We are going not even 1 month to go from this life. Not to go from this life a baby sucking milk, but to reach maturity in the way of awliya, in the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in the way of Allah Almighty. And no one can reach until he will immigrate from his humanity state to his spiritual state. The one who cannot enter into his heart and to reach these maqams, which Maulana say in the heart there is 5 maqams. The heart is like a piece of aeroplanes, plane going, plane coming, plane going, plane coming, the runway, plane going, take off, coming down, like this, thoughts going, coming, shaitan going, coming, awliya going, coming, Allah going, coming, Rasulullah going, coming, by your thoughts, by your thinking. And for this Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, the one who can clean the first maqam, the heart, the real mu'min, be worried, be scared from him. Be aware. اتقي فراسة المؤمن فإنه ينظر بنور الله. Be aware from the instinct of a real mu'min, a real believer, because he cleaned the first maqam, the heart, he see by the light of Allah Almighty. He can be a spy for all the hearts around him, for all the brains, mind around him. He can see by the light of Allah Almighty. And this is nothing, the first maqam, which is the maqam of mu'min, of a real mu'min. How about then Maulana say inside the heart there is 4 chambers. They are not empty, they are not full. You will see for blind one they are nothing, empty, only blood coming, going, blood coming, going. Why Allah Almighty obliging the blood to go inside these 4 chambers and to come out clean, full with oxygen, circulating in your body, giving life and quickly going inside. Because the first chamber, it contains the secrets, the jewels of Iman, the jewels of the honority granted by Allah Almighty to mankind. وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا, I honor children of Adam. All these jewels are in the first chamber, and they are under the protection of Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu wa karram Allah wajhah, and all his successors, the Imams of 40 way, like Sayyidina Abdul Qadir al-Gailani, Sayyidina al-Imam al-Shazili, Sayyidina Muhyiddin ibn al-Arabi, Sayyidina Ahmad al-Rifai, Sayyidina Imam al-Ghazali, Sayyidina Abdul Wahhab al-Sha'rani, all these Imams, big awliya, protecting these jewels so that the shaitan will not cross the heart and enter to steal this jewel from this first latifa in the heart. The second point, the second chamber, there is the jewels and the realities from throne and up, which only was inherited from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. The jewels of mankind, the jewels of children of Adam, which Allah Almighty granted him and honored him. He dressed it in this second chamber, and Allah Almighty, all realities, all secrets of every one of you, it is of us, it is in this second chamber. And Allah appointing on it Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq and all grandchildren of Naqshbandi ways, whom they are the successor of Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, to protect this second latifa. And so you must make your best to try to immigrate, to fly from the heart inside these chambers and to enter into secret, and secret of secrets, it is called the second chamber, where the Imams of Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq and all his Imams successor to Yawm al-Qiyamah, protecting so that shaitan will not come and take. The third chamber in the heart is the source of every one of us, the light of Rasulullah from which we are created, and the greatest name of Rasulullah by which we are existing in the divinely presence of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And these jewels and the Iman And this honoring of Allah Almighty in this maqam is kept by the hand of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He is protecting. Allah ordering him to protect it and not to give the jewels until when you are passing away or after a seclusion 40 days in the grave. And for common people to Yawm al-Qiyamah, they will remain in grave, in barzakh to Yawm al-Qiyamah to be given this maqam. The first chamber, the first point, where is the house of Allah Almighty. And it is called the absolute hidden maqam, where it is the identity of Allah Almighty, the essence, the light of essence of Allah Almighty, where Allah Almighty settling His throne and Allah Almighty descending His lights on this maqam, and called absolute hidden maqam, where Allah Almighty choosing it to be the house of Him. And He told, "Oh my beloved Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, this maqam even to you I will not give. It is the secret between me and my servant in this maqam." It is the house of Allah Almighty, where Allah Almighty dressing the light of His greatest name, by which every one of children of Adam, believer or non-believer, existing in the divine presence of Allah Almighty. And Allah Almighty will call them Yawm al-Qiyamah, looking at that in this maqam which Allah dressing in the heart of every children of Adam alayhi salam. These are the points. They get for us 20 points now, 30 points, 9 points, 15 points. I don't know from where, point like here, as if Allah Almighty is throwing points. You have 10 points, you will have a star, silver star. You have 20 points, golden star. 50 points, oh, finish, you are a big awliya. And Allah Almighty honoring children of Adam alayhi salam like this, making these chambers. Allah Almighty making these hearts, the heart of children of Adam alayhi salam to be the house of Allah Almighty, where Allah Almighty, when the one is passing away, Allah is saying, وَنَحْنُ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْكُمْ وَلَكِنْ لَا تُبْصِرُونَ. I am so close to every one of you, or whom you are sitting around the one who is passing away. I am much more closer to him, but you will not see, because you are a blind one. As Allah Almighty making for us 5 senses in our face and hands and in our physical body, also Allah is making senses in our spiritual body. We have eyes, spiritual eyes, we have spiritual ears, we have spiritual nose, we have spiritual tongue, we have spiritual feeling. But if no Sultan of Awliya, big Awliya, whom everyone is in need for a Sultan of Awliya or big Awliya to activate these senses, never these senses will be activated. And for this Allah Almighty saying, everyone must have a guidance for him. وَمَنْ يَهْدِ اللَّهُ فَهُوَ الْمُهْتَدِ وَمَنْ يُضْلِلْ فَلَنْ تَجِدَ لَهُ وَلِيًّا مُرْشِدًا. The one who Allah guiding him, He will appoint for him, He is saying in the Holy Quran, an awliya, but not ordinary awliya, waliyan murshida, must be also a guidance awliya, whom he has power to activate the senses and to open the eyes of the heart and to make him to migrate into his heart to reach to the divine presence of Allah Almighty and Rasulullah. And for this Allah Almighty making the blood to enter these 4 chambers, where they get power and energy from these lights and jewels and the looking from Allah Almighty, from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, from Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq and all grand sheikhs, from Sayyidina Ali radiallahu and all his successors, Imam of 40 ways, it will be survived again by the movement of wahdaniyya, of unity of Allah Almighty, and then the blood will come out to circulate in your body to give you power and life. Like this life is going on in every one of us, but every one of us is ignorant about all these things. Never anyone is thinking even how to reach to Allah Almighty, how to reach to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, how to reach to Awliyaullah, how to reach to Mawlana, to Sultanul Awliya. No one is thinking. All people running how we make money, how we have big business, how we have castles, palaces, how we will have people to serve us. I will sit and come and serve me. I am so important. You are nothing. You are going to go to grave, and down in the grave, what you are going to be? Bones, and the worm is going to eat your body. Scorpions, animals whom you grow up with you. Like this, you are nothing. Why you are seeing yourself something important? Look from where you come. Allah Almighty saying in the Holy Quran, look yourself from where you are coming, from your father and mother, and then be proud. From where they brought you, your father and mother, then be proud. If it is important place, be proud. But if it is not important place, why to be proud? May Allah forgive us and mercy us and bless Maulana by long life. Maulana Shaykh Nazim, oh Allah Almighty, bless him by long life. Bless him by cureness, health, strong life, inshallah, and powerful life and long life. Make him and us with him to reach time of Sayyidina al-Mahdi and Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam. And bless us, O Allah Almighty, by the lights and make us to reach your house, O Allah Almighty, and to purify it and to make us to be godly one, to change us from humanity to be godly one, to be sincere with you, love you, Allah Almighty, loving you, loving Rasulullah, sincere with Rasulullah, sincere Ummah to Rasulullah. Bless us by real Islam, by real Iman, O Allah Almighty, not by imitated one, by a real one. Allah bless us real Islam, real Iman, real Ihsan, real sincerity, O Allah Almighty, and real love to you and to Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, to Mawlana Shaykh Nazim, to Grand Shaykh, to all Grand Shaykh, Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, Umar Uthman, Ali Fatima az-Zahra, Ali Bayt al-Nabi, Sahabat Rasulullah, and make us to reach time of Sayyidina al-Mahdi alayhi salam, and give long life to Mawlana Shaykh Nazim by his leadership to reach time of Sayyidina al-Mahdi and Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam, and to be sincere followers to them, lover to them, بحرمة الحبيب, بحرمة الفاتحة. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.